What's this last-minute job with Hotel Moscow? Must be serious if we only had 30 minutes to get here. Yeah, these two dipshits were so worried about getting here on time, they made me drive. By the way, how the hell didn't we get into an accident? Well, look at you guys getting here on time for once. You said this job was urgent. We don't have time for a lecture. This is the job for Hotel Moscow. A seminar? Fuck this, I'm out of here. Hello, Two Hands. Oh, god damn it. We're relocating our offices to Crunchyroll next week. Can't have you three embarrassing us more than you already have. The hell's that supposed to mean? Let's start with that game of spin the bottle from last week. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, there was a game, but we didn't play. Come on, Miss Balalaika, what are we, teenagers? See, I figured you'd say that. So, care to explain this viral video of you two drunkenly making out with each other? There's a video? Quit fucking with me, sis. I guess talking isn't the only thing that mounts up smoothly. Also, I've been Revy, shut up! Well, what do you know, Two Hands? That tongue can do more than fire up insults. Jesus Christ. And this is why we're having a seminar. Hey, Dutch, what's this job you need me for? How the fuck did Etta get invited to a Lagoon company seminar? Wait, what? We work with her enough. Alright, but I had shit to do today. Does that shit happen to be named Rico? Damn. I mean, it wasn't that funny. All of you sit down. We're gonna go over a bunch of different issues with your behavior at work. Each issue is directly related to one of you, but will save you the embarrassment by not saying any names. There's only 4 of us. I think we're gonna figure this out. Today's topics of discussion: speaking up for yourself. Wonder who that's about. Handling company expenses. You were saying proper use of office equipment. Did someone forget to delete their search history? And finally, sexual harassment. You don't even work here and you got written up for sexual harassment? And how do we know it's about me? I'm glad you asked. Let me pull up that text from last night. Are you talking about the dirty poem or the swimsuit picture? Both of you put your phones away. Yeah, we got a lot to cover today. You know what? I'll say it. I don't understand why mine is a problem. And here we go. Considering mine is the biggest stretch of a behavior issue out of everyone here. Alright then. It's true. You stand up for yourself until anyone with a sliver of superiority shows up. Then you cower like a bitch. I worked in an environment where I was trained to do as I was told, and if I didn't, I'd get my ass kicked. You're full of shit. Rock's a former salaryman from Japan. That career path is brutal when you start out. Thanks for the backup, Etta. Going off of what Etta said, I will applaud you for unconditioning yourself out of that mentality since you started working with us. Wow, Miss Balalaika, that means a lot. Thank you. Something funny? Oh, Romeo. You better enjoy that crumb of praise you just got. Why? Well, because it's the last nice thing you're gonna hear from her for the rest of the day. Quit trying to scare me, it's not gonna work. Yes. And while we're all thrilled that your dick has grown 3 sizes since you got here, let's talk about how we shouldn't let old habits die just yet. Yes, I've got... Excuse me? Learning that I'm a superior that you do not cower to is a fucking disgrace. Miss Balalaika, I have no idea what you're talking about. Need I remind you of the hobby bullshit you pulled with me back in Japan? Oh, that. And that one time Benny and I had to pick up you and Revy from jail because you decided to hash out your differences in public. Sir, all I was trying to say is you can't solve everything with a gun. Don't forget, we also learned that we could solve problems without using a lighter. Wait, what? We're already in enough shit for that video. Don't make it worse. Two Hands, I know you hate these things, but the more you crack jokes, the longer this is gonna take. Fine. Thank God. So congratulations. You learned how to stand up for yourself. But your timing is a goddamn mess. Yes, ma'am. There are a lot of people in that library who have been there longer than you, and guess what? Their seniority outweighs yours by a mile. I understand that. That being said, know your place before you act like hot shit in front of someone like Gojo Satoru. I mean, he already did, he just has no memory of it. Crystal Clear, I did what? You were gone. I don't think I've ever blacked out that bad. Last thing I remember was buying Sasha a bottle of vodka and the rest of the night's a blur. Speaking of which, let's talk about your bar tab from that night. How'd you get a hold of that? Because you opened it on the company card? Wait, that actually doesn't look too bad. It's double-sided. Fuck me. So double-sided, huh? Well, Rock itemized everything and Benny was able to track down the exact time everything was purchased. What? I can only imagine how long this took you boys to put together. What I don't understand is why you two included so much detail. I was doing expense reports for Dutch so he and Balalaika would be ready for their budget meeting. And I noticed several charges totaling 10 grand from the yellow flag that night, but no physical receipts to back it up. Oh, okay, so this was just to keep the books in check. Exactly. On top of that, I knew Dutch would want extensive proof as to how we dropped that much money in a single night. Brock also asked me to hack into the flag servers and figure out what time each item was purchased. Also shows that we probably blacked out around 11 o'clock. When the hell did you two get this masochistic? I don't know. How long have we worked together? Yeah, judging by these purchases, Benny's theory sounds plausible. May I? VIP lounge at the yellow flag. Well, Dutch, when the girls that work upstairs are off. All right, I've heard enough. This says you bought out 5 rooms? I guess so. I hope to God those rooms were clean before we used them. Well, Rock, if there's people out there willing to pay money for someone else's bathwater, then stop! 2 hands, can you tell me what's missing from this tab? And that is the tip. Oh, shit. No wonder Bao was pissed when I asked for the tab from that night. Good luck getting back into the yellow flag after that's done. It seems I put a little bit too much faith into Revy handling this card responsibly, so hand it over. No. In fact, why am I getting in trouble for using this card as it was intended? What? Oh, I would love to hear this one. Everyone in Crunchyroll's library wanted a little taste of Roanna, so we thought it would be best to host at the yellow flag. Did the bill get a bit excessive? Yeah. But we paid for everyone's needs accordingly. Did you forget a lot of those items were drunk purchases? Lagoon Company needed to make a great first impression, and last I checked, entertaining visiting clients, doesn't they count as a company expense? Oh my fucking God, she's actually gonna pull this off. So if you think about it, boss man, Rock, Benny, and I were entertaining clients on behalf of Lagoon Company. Technically, we were at work. So what are you getting at here? Everything on that tab counts as a company expense. Why the fuck am I in trouble for it? Well, what do you know? She got us. So you actually do listen to me. Anyway, why don't we talk about something more interesting like Benny's search history? Eat shit and die, 2 hands. Eat shit and live, Benny boy. You're up, Benny. I've been waiting for this one. The hell is that for? I need some new sights. I'm bored. Hey, Etta, you know the patch of grass outside the building? What about it? Don't fucking touch it! Dutch, do you have any Arbag Providence? Surprisingly, it's not. Alright, I'll come clean. Revy, make sure to send me that later. I'd like to start this off by saying that the internet speed and the processors in the office equipment are much more efficient than my own. And like everyone else in this room, I practically live at work, so it's only natural that I grew to use this equipment as my own. Benny, my dear, I sense your guilt, but this is Roanna, not the Oscars. Get on with it before I start playing music. As some of you know, I love gaming, and it's becoming much more difficult to track down physical copies of games I love to play. Are you fucking kidding me? Way to get our hopes up. Office equipment is state of the art. Fast download speeds, crisp graphics, and most importantly, massive amount of storage space. It's the ultimate setup if you ask me. Wait, did you end up tracking down that one Fire Emblem game? Binding Blade? Hell yeah, bro. Even found an English translation. Benny, I'm fluent in Japanese. Oh yeah, you're from Japan, that's right. But anyway, a lot of these games are hard to track down physically, and the only way to play them is through an emulator. Dutch, should we let him finish? It's a hot topic in the gaming industry right now because a lot of these companies aren't remastering a lot of these titles for modern-day consoles. Yes, I used work equipment to feed into my gaming addiction, and for that, I apologize. Why the hell was I moved by that? Well, thank you for bringing another misuse of office equipment to my attention, but that's not what we're here to discuss. There's another one? Huh? Yeah, this is about yours and Jane's late night Zoom calls. Wait, what? Oh, here we go! Stop. Benny's like a brother to me. I can't hear this. I deleted all the evidence of our late night rendezvous. How do you know about that? You only put the pictures in the trash can without permanently deleting them. And how much did you see? I'll just say this close to selling them. I might actually be sick. Guess it makes more sense why you don't let anyone near the equipment. I'm in a long-distance relationship and I practically live at work with you 3! What else was I supposed to do? I don't know, Benny. Use your own equipment! Oh, right! I get it! You know, Benny, I didn't peg you as someone who did live cam stuff. I perform for a limited audience. Benny, stop fucking talking! Oh my God. Yeah, what'd you do? Don't you mean what hasn't she done? Nah, I think you mean who hasn't she done. Well, why don't we start with the ones I'm sitting next to, 2 hands? Sister Etta, I thought you were a nun. Miss Balalaika, I don't let my job title define me. No shit. I swear to God, Yolanda better follow through on that ammo discount. Oh, okay, so I'm here because Yolanda bribed you. I mean, the pay's been shit lately, so we'll take what we can get. Rocky boy. Don't tell me you forgot about that text I sent last night. The one with the coupon code? Again, I am not sleeping with you, so Dutch can get 20% off the next order. Bitch, what? So Rock's worth 20% off and I'm only worth 10? You know what, I gotta ask, what went so wrong in your life that you find Rock or Benny sexually appealing? Wait, How am I in trouble for sexual harassment and I don't even work here? I literally just watched you make a pass at both of my male employees. Okay, damn, that question was horribly timed. So I'm a bit flirtatious. A bit? And I will absolutely own up to that. But what I have a problem with is every single person in this room is just as guilty of sexual harassment as I am, but I'm the only one being blamed for it. What is with the women today? Goddamn. You have my attention. Show your work. Gladly. Drunk makeout aside, let's talk about that trip to Japan. What did you, Rock, and Revy do during your downtime? How am I supposed to know what they were up to? I barely saw them. Oh, that is interesting. I don't understand how this is relevant. Because Revy's been super tight-lipped about that trip ever since she got back. Because the first and only thing you asked was if Rock and I fucked. What the hell? Balalaika just said she barely saw you and neither one of you bothered to fill me in on the details. What can I say? A bitch is curious. Can you go back to hitting on me, please? Hey, I told you to look away, so that's on you. And Benny, how does someone like you forget to delete screenshots? Something tells me you wanted to get caught. Oh, do not fucking twist it. It happened more than once. Adam might be onto something. Into something. Dutch, whose side are you on? So I gotta ask, am I being used as a scapegoat because you don't want to address the real sexual harassment going on here? Well, that's a fucking stretch. Am I wrong? Miss Balalaika, would you like to handle this one? Absolutely not. They are your employees. Well, this is fun. And a waste of my time and everyone else's. Have a great rest of your seminar. Hey, bitch, don't be surprised if I stop by for a drink later. Bring Romeo with you so he can redeem his discount. I'm good. She really said I was only worth 10% off and Rock was worth 20. The audacity of that bitch. Guess we have to address this unusually horny behavior going on in this group. Nope, let's wrap this shit up. I've heard enough. Balalaika and I would like to thank you for your cooperation throughout today's seminar. That being said, we have a few more questions regarding what we all learned today. Boys, let's get— Are you fucking serious? Sooner we answer them, sooner we can leave. Gotta admit, Rev, I'm proud of you. Unlike Etta, you managed to stay the whole time. Got that right, Benny boy. Describe your overall impression of today's seminar in one word. Violated. Ambushed. Fucked. What are some valuable things you learned about yourself today? Standing up to women in Ryan is not the best idea. The screenshots from mine and Jane's date night were so hot Miss Balalaika almost sold them. What can I say? My girl's a baddie. I ended up using the company card correctly, even though I was drunk as hell. I also owe Bao an apology. Name one valuable thing you learned from each other today. Stay away from Benny's equipment until it's sanitized, and stay on top of Revy's spending habits when she's got the card. Especially if she has a drink in her hand. Be more assertive when Rock starts thinking he's hot shit, and remember to tip your bartender, Revy. Well, Benny and Jane are a couple of freaks, and Rock's the, surprisingly good kisser. Well, what can I— Did someone remember? Not at all. But I'm basing it off of the video that was kind of hot. I mean, you're not wrong, but I just never expected to hear you say, wait, our bosses are still in front of us. All right then, how likely are you to recommend this seminar to someone? Not likely? If this were a real company, do you have any idea how many policies you two violated today? Well, if that person is looking for more reasons to drink, then sure, I'd say it's pretty likely. Just as likely as it is for you to suck on Dee's nut. All right, we could have handled this better. We got it. You're free to go. See you next week. Wait, you're giving us the day off tomorrow? I know how much all of us are gonna drink tonight, and I'm not about to make you come in tomorrow. One of you drive. My emergency booze is in the glove compartment, and Etta already has a head start on us, so— What? My emergency booze is in the center console, so looks like you're driving, Rocky boy! There's something seriously wrong with you two. Well, at least this one wasn't as soul-crushing as the other one. Don't tell me you thought this was fun. Compared to the seminars I used to go to, this is way more fun. Plus, I got to know you guys better in a weird way. You know what? Same. You know, the longer you two flirt with each other, the less time we got to drink. So, racy boy, down to the car? No fair, I'm wearing flip-flops, and these pants have no give, come on! Even after everything we put them through, they're still getting along. Isn't that sweet? We may be hard on them, but you've got a great team there, Dutch. I know I do. So we're making Shane do this next time, right? Absolutely, I will never subject either one of us to that again.